Welcome, everyone, to the college football playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And we have a very compelling contest here tonight. Two teams of the committee ranked basically even, but one side gets to enjoy a raucous, rowdy home field advantage. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Clemson Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looking downfield, it's Henry. Pressure is coming. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
They're going to run it here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Tailback takes the handoff again. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
The Ducks looking to keep this drive rolling. Gives it to the back. Fights through a tackle. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
And the Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. Tiny space at the 20. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's moving out of the pocket. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up fourth down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he knocks that one right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First down here for this offense. They're going to run it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up third down instead.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Handoff from the shotgun. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Man, Chris, we could hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Fights off a defender. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
He Important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. In the clear at the 25. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Ducks look to keep this drive moving.
Clemson, 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Tailback with another carry. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The Ducks will try to keep this drive moving.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Trying to get to the end zone, they'll run it left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. To the end zone, but incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
This one is right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down.
If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
On third down, he drops to throw. Defense is coming after him. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Offense is back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To throw, it's Henry. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. The senior calls his own number. Picks up the first down. The Ducks come to the line in a hurry-up.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first to keep this drive moving.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. And he's tackled after the catch.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. And the Ducks will line up to kick it away. The punter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. We'll see if he can make the play on this return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes a quick catch.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Back to throw again. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. A quick throw out left, complete. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down mark. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Looks right for a quick completion. Using a strong stiff arm. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, and it's caught. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run that hurry out. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught in the backfield. It's Stevens. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Third down, out of the shotgun. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to throw. It's Henry. Quick throw over the middle. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's got some space. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Let's see how they play this here. Move into field goal position or take a couple shots at the end zone. Finds the receiver wide open. Touchdown Tigers. Just ran away from the defense.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. Connects on the PAT, so it's 10-6. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. On the run here, lets it go. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the stick.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 3.
That makes the score Oregon 13, Clemson 10.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down, it's play action. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. Looking to pass. It's Henry. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he pulls in the catch. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. It's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl rod cook against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Ducks have first and 10 here. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
The key on a third down between a quarterback and a wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
Looking to throw. It's Henry. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Great job of the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He'll throw it now. Throws incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he knocks it right through the uprights.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He lets it go. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT makes it an 8-point game. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Scanning the field. It's Henry. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. You'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Here's that defense shifting again. Looking to pass here on second down. It's a quick grab. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Of course, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the grab, and they're able to get him down.
You're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And here's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So here we go now, 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What would the offense choose to do at this point? The ball is caught. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The kicker on the sidelines, they'll go for 2 points here trying to tie the score. Makes a quick grab. And he runs it into the end zone, and those 2 points will tie the football game. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Keeping it on the ground here. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's made over the middle. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. This comes an offense moving quickly down the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Trying to extend the play. Using his legs on the scramble. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, there you go. You saved your best scramble today for a bit of a situation in the 4th quarter, and you pick up the first. I mean, you don't want to use that early in the game, right? You want to make sure you save it for the exact moment and the key time and key moment in the game, and that's what he did. Although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way, but a great job of using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing it was time to go.
1st and goal. They need points, but it wouldn't hurt to also milk the touchdown Tigers. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT is up and good. The lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes.
And he's corralled just short of the line of scrimmage. That'll be credited as a sack.
Now the quarterback's doing everything in his power to try to keep this play alive, looking downfield, trying to find an open receiver. Great coverage by the defense, and all he can do is step out of bounds for a loss of 1.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field to 5 wide. Dropping back. It's Henry. Bringing pressure. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. So bad plays on first and second down puts them in a tough spot here. Third and very long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's hit just before the throw. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that third down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown. That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Moves the ball up to the 30. Now it's second down here. Handoff to the back, keep the clock moving. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
Runs through the defender. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 48. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Now to play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it go. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
Handoff to the back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Ball handed off. And bulldozing his way through.
Just keep churning these yards out. Playing with a lead here late in the football game. At the very least, you're thinking about making this a 2-possession game with a field goal. But keep eating that clock.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, look out, the football is free. Now the defense has got it going the other way. He's at the 50. Now the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Oregon. On the scoop and score. The defense gets above, scoring a touchdown to suddenly tie this football game.
Just getting a couple turnovers from your defense is really all you can expect. But to be able to get 6 points from them in addition is above and beyond. They get their 6 points, and now they're really thinking about winning this game.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. He knocks this one right through, and they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. To the air, it's Henry. Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete downfield. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. One play moves the ball to the 48. Another first down coming up. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to retain possession. Very lucky to still have a chance to win this. That sack makes it second down and forever. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Oof. The risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. The crowd is roaring, trying to help this defense on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. And the Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He pulls it in for a big gain. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ducks. And now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.